Hello and welcome. Come on in, viewers.
Hello, hello, hello.
It is Monday, it's 6 p.m. So come on in the room. We have a great topic on this evening. So I need you all to share. I need you all to like. I need you all to do all the things. Tag your people in the chat. Get them in the room.
Yeah, I was checking to see if it was on our page. If we're live, we're live.
All right. Also, viewers, if you can hear and see us okay, please put yes in the chat. I want to make sure you all can hear and see us okay because we have some great information on tonight.
Yes. Tonight we'll be talking about what it means to be a franchise. I think we want to make sure that is clear. We have a franchise opportunity. So first, I want to talk about exactly what is a franchise opportunity. So that is our topic on tonight.
I'm excited, always just excited about being a franchisor, right? This is something we don't see a lot happening. And so just excited to be able to share this opportunity with other potential entrepreneurs.
Yeah. I know we had the opportunity, before we get into our topic, we had the opportunity to go to the National Franchise Association, I think back in February of this year. It was more than 5,000 attendees. And it was just interesting that some of the platforms or the speakers were talking about how a lot of people don't know about franchises, and that it is a way to build generational wealth, and it is a way to start your business. Like, so interesting that they were even talking about going to colleges and talking to college students about it. And I thought about it, and I was like, well, yeah, I never heard about buying a franchise as a business opportunity. Definitely not in high school, not in college. In fact, really didn't learn about it until maybe 7 years ago when we were looking at different avenues to scale our business. So, yeah, I think it's something that we need to definitely talk more about for sure.
Oh yeah, because it's changing. Like I don't know, maybe because we're a little older now, and so that wasn't the thing. But now, I think entrepreneurship, owning, and having your own is the thing. Yeah. Like that is the way now. Like people want to work and create their own wealth and do that in their own way. And so
that's right.
Be their own boss.
That's right. So just let me know if we have any questions. We're going to go ahead and get dive right on into the topic. So, yeah, what is a franchise?
So, but before we do that, let us formally welcome our guest to the Green Table Live Talk Show. So, welcome. I am your co-host, Jessica Wright.
And I'm Ishonda Blue.
And again, we say welcome to the Green Table Live Talk Show. And we are also your senior care experts. And so always want to welcome our guests in. Again, please share, like, subscribe, tag your friends in the chat so they can get in the room and get join the conversation. Also, before we go a little bit further, can you tell our viewers a little bit about who we are?
Yeah, you better start doing that first. If we start diving into the topic, listen, I'm into the topic. I'm gone. But anyway, just a little bit about us. We are registered nurses. We have been in senior care a combined 40-something plus years. We have operated senior care businesses now for over 17 years, including home care, adult daycare, personal care home, and transportation for seniors. We started our business with a deeply personal experience of taking care of our grandmother, who was our very first client. Like, she told us when she could no longer stay home by herself, she did not want to go to a nursing home. And that is why we started our business. And it is our mission and it's our purpose to help keep seniors in their homes and community as long as possible. So that is who we are on tonight.
Yeah. So we are caregivers at heart. That is, again, how we started our business. But we know that this is going to touch every household. So we just like to bring topics that is going to help benefit everyone as a whole, right? So let's jump right in. We're talking about franchising tonight and franchising adult day centers here at Innovative Senior Solutions. And the question is, why franchise?
Why franchise? Like, I think too, people don't understand when you buy a franchise, you're buying a business, you're buying a license to use a business name, their brand, their strategies, their systems, their policies. Like, you're buying that. And so the first thing I would say is understanding what you're buying. That is what you're buying. It's like buying a business in a box. We're just like McDonald's. We're just like Chick-fil-A, Subway. I can name Popeyes. It's tons of franchises out there. But people don't really know how they start. And this is an example of a startup. We are a brand new, fresh startup franchisor. We're letting people buy into our franchise. And so, yeah, that's it. It's a business in a box. I can remember, Jessica, I was talking to someone a couple of weeks ago, and it was like, well, I want to buy the franchise, but in 5 years, can I go do my own? And I said, well, it is your own. Like, it is your business. Even though it says you're buying McDonald's or you're buying Chick-fil-A or you're buying Innovative Senior Solutions, it is your business. That means you get to sell it. You get to leave it to your children if that's what you please, or whatever you want to do. However you want to exit the business, you get to do the same thing. It is your business. And I think that's one of the big clarifications on tonight.
And, that is huge. That is right. That people know that is their business. But why do people get into franchise? And so, like you said, it's the business in the box. It's established. It kind of take away of the fear of doing it alone, not having the support, not knowing where to turn, where to go. And so it kind of gives you that support as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it's established, right? You don't have to bootstrap. You don't have to build it from ground zero, right? So that would be fabulous if we could just turn back the hands of time 17 years ago. I'm just thinking back and how we actually, we started, just you and I. We, it wasn't a known brand, but going into a franchise, you already have those things in place.
You get the benefit of our experience, right? So let's talk about people who buy franchises. I love to give the example of Magic Johnson. So we had the opportunity to listen to him live like 2 or 3 years ago. Now, Magic Johnson, this guy is a billionaire. He's a billionaire, right? With a B. But he buys franchises. Why is that? So he buys franchises. Number one, he don't want to start up. He wants to invest in something that he knows is going to work. It's a proven model. It has proven systems. He buys it. And one of the things that he do is he get it to profitability. That's another reason why he buys franchises. Because when you buy a franchise, you can get to profitability quicker. Hence, it's not a startup. It takes longer with startups. And so he gets those businesses to profitability in 5 years, and then he turns around and sells them. Like, that is his business strategy. But I know me and you did a little research, and we were looking at all the people that have franchises. I know Shaq buys franchises. Listen, I am onto this Wingstop thing. If you haven't been, oh my God, those wings are good. But that is a franchise. And I don't know how many Rick Ross has. He has
because you thought he was the franchise, but he has probably over 20, 30 franchisees.
Yep, I thought it was his business.
Yeah,
it is his business though.
Yeah, it is.
But the way that he got it to be his business was he bought franchises. And anyway, I was listening to Chris Brown the other night doing an interview. he has 14 Burger Kings.
Mhm. Yeah, it's a way to
Franchises.
grow your wealth. And it, like I said, it's not bootstrapped. We actually was at a conference 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and we were talking to a guy. It was a bunch of football players. They got together and they bought a franchise, and they had it, they grew it, and then they said the franchisor contacted them and said, "Can we buy it back?" And he said when they gave them the amount in which they were going to buy back the franchise, it was no questions asked. So they probably not only double, triple, but they were able to gain that wealth, and then they'll go do it again. He said we'll go do invest in another franchise, because it was just that easy to be able to generate wealth and be able to multiply, get a multiple of their investment. Why not?
Multiples. Should we go there? I'm going to touch on it just a little bit because I don't want to be too heavy tonight. But when you sell a business, first of all, that's something that we got to talk more about too, and understanding the how that can be beneficial to you. But when you sell a business, your industry has multiples, which means you can sell your business for. I'm just going to give an example. Most industries is a multiple of 3. So whatever your EBITDA is, like the money you bring home after all the bills are paid, earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, I think that's EBITDA. But you can sell your business for a multiple of that. Well, we know in senior care, because senior care is so hot. If y'all haven't heard us talk about the silver tsunami coming, the silver tsunami will be here in 2030. It is a business that is about to skyrocket. It is hot. It is the greatest time for opportunity. Because of that, the senior care industry has a predicted multiple of 15. Crazy. Like, we just get ready to get in position.
Yeah.
That's what we get ready to do, to get in position for the silver tsunami. We're talking about a multiple of 15. So, hey, you can't go wrong.
Why not? Why not, bet on that instead of, taking the time where it took us 3 years to even become profitable.
Yeah.
You can take this business in a box, this established brand, the systems, the support, all the things, and be profitable in a year.
So, they say startups, the first year, only 10% actually survive the first year. But for those who start with a franchise, 90% actually succeed.
Now, who don't like those numbers, those statistics? Like, people can talk a lot of stuff. They can say a lot of things, but the numbers, the statistics, they don't lie. Like, when we run down those senior statistics, those numbers, that's the truth.
Yeah.
Like, we can tell you, you can be highly successful. You can make, you can generate wealth in this. You can make a huge impact. But the numbers are the numbers. Like, this industry, it has a lifespan. Like, the lifespan has really just begun in senior care. So it's not a hit it and quit it. It's not a fad. It's an industry that is here for the next 30, 40 years, where you can make impact and generate wealth and get those multiples.
Jessica, I remember when I first went to at Dartmouth, and the professor was talking about industries that you need to get into. And this was it was definitely before the pandemic. I think it was around 2017 when I actually first went to Tuck. And he talked about the businesses. He said anything green, like I remember that fad when everybody was starting businesses that were green. And he also said senior care. And I stuck a pin in that way back when he said senior care is a business on the rise. And sure enough, here we are.
The tsunami is coming.
Yes, yes. So listen, we will take any questions. If you have any questions about what is a franchise, we're going to drop our website in the comments. So you can visit our franchise page. Our website is live now. If you want to look at our specific offer about our Adult Day franchise, listen, we only have 2 competitors. Now that's today. Now it can change tomorrow, but right now in the Adult Day franchise arena, we only have 2 competitors. That is Town Square and Sarah Care. And I'm mentioning that because if you want to compare apples to apples and oranges to oranges, to kind of see where we are in the ball game, we're right along with them as far as our pricing. So that's why I'm mentioning who our competitors are, so you can actually see, hey, we're actually a little bit below them actually when it comes to pricing for a franchise. So yeah, so if you have any questions, let us know. I don't see anything on my particular page, but I don't know if it's something there. Okay,
let's see. Do you offer mentorship after the purchase? So let's go over the 5 things that the benefits of franchising, what comes along with franchising. And one, I think we already talked about it, and it's the established brand. That is number one. Like it's already known, the recognition, the reputation, it doesn't have to be built. So that's number one. Number 2, a proven business model.
That's right.
Like the systems, the operation, it's been tested, it's been tried. We currently already own and operate 5 locations. And so when you get a franchise, they have already worked out the kinks. They've already done all the work with the systems and how to multiply, how to do duplicate services. So that is a benefit.
Yeah. Remember MJ.
And number 3, what Kristen just said, offering the training. Training and support is huge.
Yeah.
Like this is huge. Like you get it's ongoing. So it's not just initial when you make your initial investment and we do the initial setup and training of your site, your location, but this is ongoing training. This is ongoing support because listen, if you do good, we do good, and vice versa. So we are in this together. It's a partnership. We're in this together. So it's a brand. And so, we want to make sure just as it is great in America, it's great in North Carolina. So we're going to make sure that you get the training, you get the support ongoing.
Yeah. Ongoing coaching, ongoing support, ongoing mentorship. That's what you get when you buy a franchise. Like you're not out there on an island by yourself. You're not out there trying to figure it all out. You don't come up against a obstacle and you got to go try to strategize. Like you have a support team built in when you buy a franchise. Or let me say when you invest in a franchise.
Yeah, it's a good investment. And then we talked about this reducing the risk. The risk is reduced. The success rate, what did you say? 90% success rate when you go with a franchise, a proven system, an established brand, other than bootstrapping where 10%, less than 10% of individuals make it past the first year. And then I know I used to do statistics about 6-figure businesses, less than 3%, so all of that is mitigated.
Yeah. And I think another huge thing about franchise, investing in a franchise, is the marketing and the advertisement. Just think about it. So I know we have 50 territories set aside for Georgia alone. If we had 50 active franchising and all of us was marketing, what do you think that would do? What do you think that would do, right? So that's what McDonald's do. That's what Chick-fil-A do. Like that is the key to the marketing. Like they are pooling together as one in marketing, because even though Chick-fil-A is owned by, and let me give a better example, McDonald's for sure is owned by different franchisees, but you'll never know it. When you see the marketing, you just see McDonald's.
That's right.
Right? So it's the benefit of pulling it together as one to actually market is another benefit of franchising as well.
We have another question from Ms. Bryant. And if you're already on an empty house, how can it be part of your franchise?
So we would have to evaluate the house. I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure if a house would work because we do facilities and it is a healthcare facility. So I'm not sure. We would have to evaluate. And that is also what we do as well. We help you when you pick out your location, we evaluate it with you. We make sure you know all the specs, what you need to have. We even help you with the furniture. Like you're not in this alone. Like you don't have to go. That's what we used to do. Like that's why I cover up my gray hair every day. Like all the years that we got these startup centers and we had to do all those build outs and all of that stuff on our own and then pick out the furniture and the paint and all the, yeah, you don't have to do that by yourself. So we actually help you do that.
Wow. So that is the proven business model that comes along with it. So we've already tested and tried all of the things. We know what will work and how it works. And so you don't have to figure it out. So that is the benefit. That is a benefit of franchising. So another question, do you partner with specific banks for capital needs in the investment process?
Oh, these are some good questions.
I know they're
dropping it like that.
Okay.
Very good question. We do have some preferred lenders that we have partnered with. So if you, once you complete an application, we do have our application live online. InnovativeSeniorSolutions.com. We're going to drop it in the comments. If you fill out an application and you're interested to get started now, we will definitely connect you with one of our preferred lenders for sure. We do have a SBA lender as well. Yeah.
So listen, if you are just tuning in and you're tuning in to the live, we're talking all things franchise. So put replay in the chat if you're watching it on replay. If you know someone who is interested in investing in a franchise and want to make impact and generate generational wealth, then definitely make sure you put them in the chat as well. And so again, this has been great conversation.
It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good, but it's just the beginning. I think we want to come back next week and talk a little bit more about why we chose Adult Day. Like we could have done home care, we could have done personal care homes. We had already started teaching people how to start those. Like we could have franchised any of those things, but we chose Adult Day, and we're going to come back next week and talk a little bit more about why Adult Day is the best kept secret in senior care.
Yeah. So I'm excited. So I hope viewers, you are excited. Tune in, set your notifications. We're here every Monday, 6 p.m. live, here bringing you information that will help you and generations to come. And so that's what we're here all about. We still have some more questions. Let's see, they're coming in.
Okay.
Do you all assist with insurance enrollment? So as a provider, yes, we help get provider numbers, help them get all the things that they need for their payer sources to be able to take the different kind of clientele that we service. So yes, we do all things. We walk you from A to Z in this process.
Okay, we got another question. Do we have a team of people who do the build out, or will we be responsible for finding them? So we don't have a team of people who do the build out. However, we do have some architects in our back pocket, and we do actually have a contractor we can recommend. But do we have something? Is that something that just come along with the franchise? No, that is kind of your responsibility, but we can make some recommendations for sure.
Yes. All right. Well, viewers, this conversation has been good. We can continue the conversation. So if you have comments, questions that come up after we are off the air, please put them in the chat. We will definitely be checking the chat, and we will be responding back to your comments. So
now, before we do our giveaway, so we got masterclass. It's just kind of tell y'all some of the things that we got coming out. You'll start seeing the advertisement for it. We're going to be starting back our master classes where we're going to be talking more about the franchise. And we're going to be doing an in-person intensive here at our corporate office where we'll get to, again, teach you more about the franchise and actually let you tour one of our facilities. So if that is something that you're interested in, it is coming in the next couple of months for sure.
All right. So thank you again for joining. I see you, Ms. Carter, Ms. Stevens, Ms. Elaine. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, subscribe, like, drop some individuals in the chat name that you know that would benefit from this conversation. We'd love to have them in the room. So again, thank you again for joining. And we will, no.
A question.
Right. I was just about to close this out.
Yep.
But we have a giveaway.
We have a giveaway. We have our giveaway on tonight, and we got to see if someone answered our question. I think the question was, where is our 5 locations located in Georgia? You have to list all 5 of the locations. We have this nice bag.
You still have time. Go ahead and enter in.
It is huge.
We are checking. We're still checking the chat. We're still taking entry. So if you know the 5 locations, you will enter the drawing to be able to get this lovely bag. It's on wheels.
It's on wheels. And we're trying to figure this bag out because now we were told it would be great for college students moving in, but I think it may hold some hot and cold stuff too. I don't know. It's a big bag. It's a nice bag. So yes.
We have some people entering in. I see you, Kiara. Hello. All right. Anyone else want to enter in to win this lovely bag, this lovely giveaway? Please go ahead. We are putting individuals on the wheel as we speak.
I see Mel. Okay. Kenyatta.
All right. So are we ready to spin the wheel? All right, let's bring it up.
Let's see. Who's going to win the bag on tonight? There it comes.
Is it Melanie Bronner Wilson? Yes, she is our winner tonight. Let's see. Melanie, I will get in contact with you. Let's see. Hold on. Let's make sure Melanie does not have the right locations. She has 5 up here, but they are not the correct locations.
I'm waiting for you to say something.
I'm looking, and I was looking. I got a little ahead of myself. I was looking at it. I was like, oh.
Mel, you should know. We're not in Vienna yet. We're coming, but we're not there yet.
And let's see. Kiara, let's see.
And Kiara got them right.
No.
She missed one.
No, she missed one.
She sure did. Wow.
Tonight, it doesn't look like we have a lucky winner on tonight. So listen, we're going to keep our lovely bag until next Monday because we want to make sure we are raffling off and we're giving the right locations. So I think we'll put this back again
One more time.
next week. I will not tell you all the answers. So please go do your research. And on next Monday, our question will be again, what are ISS Innovative Senior Solutions 5 Adult Day locations? So you all be ready, because this will be our question on next week. So again, thank you all, Kiara and Mel, again for participating. And next week, next week, be ready. So again, thank you all for tuning in. And again, we will see you on next Monday, 6 p.m.
All right. Good night.
Bye.